back, guys. Well, it's just me and you, Mr. Orange. Me and you against the whole world.
What?
I'm reading a book. Now go away. I guess I should think of a name for you. After a few moments of thinking, he finally came up with a name. Maddie the Orange. Happy with his thoughts.
Read it in your head. You expect
I'm recording, dang it.
I can't be quiet. I'm doing the dishes. Pause.
I can't pause, dummy.
Well, I can't do that.
Do that as the last dish.
It's the hardest. Hardest goes first.
Are you done with that dish?
Huh?
Are you done with that dish?
Yeah.
Happy with his thoughts, Steve began to keep himself busy by tossing the orange Maddie around in his hands. Then the shocking realization came to him. His stomach went growled. He still hadn't eaten since he woke up here. He started down in his new orange friend and felt his heart growing heavy. Peel it and eat the orange. Roll the orange under the door to its freedom. Peel and eat. I'm sorry, little guy, but I refuse to spend my life like this. You understand, right? How it feels to be hungry and scared. Without drawing it out any longer, Steve began peeling the orange, and a few moments later he ate it. Go away. What kind of oh crap. What kind of sick, twisted fuck I became. He was my friend, and I ate him. I'm a monster. And I'm over it. Not too long after, some footsteps could be heard in a hallway outside. The door Young opened, and to its surprise, a girl in ripped clothes stepped into the room. Her eyes went wide and staring at Steve, and the Steve could tell his eyes did the same. Wait, did it say go away? No, it's not. It's a visual novel. Now go away. No, you can't be in the background either.
Background play.
I'm only doing this for recording. Go.
Okay.
Go.
I know what that is.
It's the Minecraft visual novel. Now go. There's multiple different types, so don't be thinking I'm doing one of those stupid ones. Great.
Just keep it to yourself.
Turn off the light too.
You and I make
Shut up and go. You're making this longer than it needs to be. Dang. And Steve could tell his eyes did the same. The girl started at. Okay, it said he, and then Alice says, "Okay, I'm not even gonna bother." The girl stared at him for a moment before she spoke. "You're awake? Yeah, I should thank you for taking care of me, right?" He was alive. Soon, Steve realized that girl had tuned him out completely. The human was alive. Steve snapped his fingers in front of her face, causing her to let out a loud scream. The human's awake! Whoa, calm down. I'm not going to I think it was going to be killed, but Okay. What the Once he woke up, he found his hands bound behind his back. He let out a weak whimper. These girls are speaking. Okay, so we're gonna introduce ourselves. The one in the green started, Koopa. This one in the tattered clothes spoke tech, Yabi. And last but not least, the small girl with silver hair spoke up, Salva. I can't pronounce that right. All of the girls bound in unison, Yabi seeming to relax a bit. For some reason, Steve found himself laughing at this. The girl looked down at him and confused. Koopa leaned over, whispered to Yabi. He isn't scared. Maybe he's one of those masochist types. I don't know. I can hear you guys, you know. The girl stopped. Silva and Koopa are sharing a troubled glance. Silva spoke up. Anyway, what were you gonna do with him? He's been here for a week, and Andrew wants to know what we've been hiding from her. Yeah, but even so, aren't you the one who said we can't let her? Yes, but even so, she has a right to know. Hey, maybe, if you can tell me what's happening, I can help with what's going on. I'm sorry, we can't trust you. Too. Her words were cut off by two more girls coming inside. The girls were small, holding bags and gems. They glanced over and confused. Looks like he's alive. He was alive. Koopa quickly shushed them, introducing them. Then is Sabi. This is Sabi. And Louie. I'm gonna say Livy. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Looks like you owe me 8 golden bites, Seb. I told you the trash world. Ouch. My bad. Steve would live. Anyway, since everyone's here, what should we do with him? I'm either way same. Kill him. I want to see human's guts look like. I'll have to clean up anyway, so keep him. I don't really care. Saliva rolled her eyes, getting nowhere. She opened her mouth to speak. Out of they went, silent once someone appeared in the room. I'm guessing these are supposed to represent the other 2 eyes. I'm just looking at this right now. I'm guessing this is supposed to represent the spider eyes because the little dot right there and the little dot there, and then this one I don't understand. I know it's the cave spider, and I know this is regular spider. I know this is silverfish. I know this is zombie. I know that's a creeper. Alright. Summer rolled her eyes, getting nowhere. She opened her mouth and spit. Oh wait, I already did this. Oh crap. Hey, I'm back. The girl looked around, looking her eyes on Steve. Got spit going up in my mouth. Her eyes began filling with tears. Meanwhile, Steve had freed himself from his binds. He stood, walking over to Andrew. He gave her a hug and her tears stopped immediately. Regardless of where he was or whether they wanted him around, he knew at that moment he wouldn't let anything happen to any of them. Hey, good luck. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, guys, in the description, it actually meant, I don't think it was the description, I think it mentioned it, that there's a story, like, there's part of the story where you notice, and you guys probably don't know who this is Herobrine, okay? This is Herobrine that's inside my body in the story. Now, you guys probably think we're a girl from what it sounds like. We're actually a dude, and he's possessing us. And there's certain points where he takes control of our body, and he fights for us. Now, his story is very terrible because of the fact that he's a jerk. That's what I mean by terrible, but this story is pretty much interesting when I first did it on the old version. This is the remastered one, though. And I'm pretty sure the remastered one is probably a finish up. And if I do the old one, I think they may have not even updated it. The things you are going to encounter, I honestly doubt that you'll be able to keep them alive, but hey, I'll humor you. Good luck, Steve. Now, he doesn't mention he's Herobrine yet. Okay, let's get this straight. You guys found a human. Yeah. You've had him hiding him here for a week. Yeah. You nursed him back to health. Yeah. And you want him to stay here. Did I miss anything at all? Well, no. That's about covers it. Well, you're handling this much better than I thought you would. I have a bad feeling that this face is gonna go. See, I told you she wouldn't freak out. The girls laughed nervously, and her expression changed from her carefree, happy self to look pure anger. Of course I'm freaking out the fuck. Of course I'm freaking the fuck out. I figured that was good. Do you not understand what at risk here? Humans kill humans over literally anything. And you want to bring one of them here to try to get along with us? Do you have any idea of how that sounds? Calm down, Ander. I can see you're mad. Mad? Ander looked around, noticing the scared expression on the girl's face. She calmed down a bit, swearing. She took a deep breath and let go, sighing. Understand this, human. Steve, understand this. If you make a wrong move, which I probably will considering I don't know what's happening, if you make the wrong move, you will be dealt with, understand? He nodded quickly, salting her. Yes, ma'am. Ander relaxed fully in the other girls speaking up. I don't know why, but I really trust him. The other girls looked out surprised. I mean, you're always saying that every group has their good and bad. Maybe humans are just like that. I mean, he hasn't said anything terrible to us since he's gotten here. If anything, you have been insulting him by assuming these things. Sava. Steve stood up and gently sitting Sava down. Hey, Ander. I know this sounds kinda insane, but I really want us to be good friends. And I don't know what it'll take to prove to you that I'm not a bad guy. But hey, I can't be that hard, can it? Ander instantly looked stunned. Sava, on the other hand, seeming happy. Well, as long as you're up to the cup challenge, whenever I get spit in my mouth, fuck. I can't talk too long. If a spit gets in my mouth, I start slowing down and I'll mess up any word I say. Fuck. I think I did this when I did the first couple of them. I need to fix that. Well, as long as you're up to the challenge, I'll be rooting for you, Steve. Thanks, Sava. He could swear that Ander was blushing, but he shrugged it off, watching as the girl walked off. Koopa quickly stood once Ander had left. That could have gone much better. He laughed, nodding in agreement. Well, at least I'm not dead. You have a really nice way of looking at things. Hey, while I look down inside, then it'll do and bring you down. I need to try reading faster. Maybe too nice. Well, hey, it's about time for a change of mind around here. He nodded, looking over to Sava. Thanks for sticking up for me. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. He smiled happily. I will do anything in my power to make sure nothing happens to you or your people. Steve placed the sword into the shelf, grabbing the diamond hatchet as well. He placed the wood into his bag, letting out grunts as he lifted it onto his back. They sent him out on a tedious job, but every bit helps, right? As he walked through the forest, back towards the cabin, he heard a string snap, and immediately a few animals scrambled through the forest. Steve looked back, wondering what they were running from. A girl came from bushes, notching an arrow and letting them fly. Steve sidestepped the arrow penetrating straight through a rabbit, pinning it to a tree. The girl swore gently, staring at Steve. Yeah, I'm starting to get slabbed. Could you be any more in the way? Well, that's a nice way to say, hey, you're sorry for nearly shooting you in the stomach. The girl rolled her eyes, pulling the arrow from the animal. I don't know if this is a glitch. Maybe stay out of the way next time and you won't nearly get shot in the... Steve stopped something in the distance and instantly tackled the girl to the ground. Oh, fuck off. 4 women marched through the forest, the area around them catching a fire as they did. Oh wait, I know this part. The woman in the white, who seemed to be their leader, spoke up. What did you think they want to meet about? The girl in the gray spoke up next, holding her sword tightly in her hand. Regardless of what... Okay, what the fuck? I'm so confused of who they're talking... Oh, they're talking about this one right here, because they said the one with the sword, so I just realized that. Regardless of what is... I'm sorry. Regardless of what it is, what does it have to do with us? The small one seemed especially happy looking around. Look at all of this. A change of sensory and nice every now and then. Much better than seeing red or orange everywhere I look. Isn't that right, Blaze It? That girl with hair burned a bright yellow spoke. Oh, they're talking about this one right here. I enjoyed it, but it isn't a bit cold, Yana. The small girl nodded in agreement, the one in the white speaking up. Okay, I'm gonna first say, what are all these characters? Wither Skeleton, Ghast, I forgot what they call them. Magma Cube, Blaziken. No, I always call them Blazikens. I think they are. Yeah. The small girl nodded in agreement, the one in the white speaking up. Maybe that's because you barely wear any clothes at all. Well, that's because some of us don't work inside the castle, Queen Anna. Queen? Steve closed his eyes and his head pounding. The one in gray whistled, noticing the rabbit with the arrow in its chest. Looks fresh too. Think they're still in the area? Steve glanced over at the girl laying beside him. The hunting gritted her teeth, looking like she was ready to snap. Steve shook his head, placing his hands on hers. Come on, keep calm. If you start to do even think you can take on 2 of them... The girl looked over surprised. 2? Steve nodded, removing his sword from his sheath. The girl looked stunned, readying an arrow. Blaze's smile grew into a twisted look. There's our fight. The girls instantly split up. Blaze began to float in the air. I'm really starting to think this is a glitch. Steve's eyes darted from the side and to the side. His eyes looked with Sasha. I didn't expect to be fighting today. Without letting him speak, she appeared in front of him, her sword connecting with his. Instantly, the blade began darkening from the moment. Steve jumped back, swearing. What the hell? Honestly, if that's all you can do, this is going to be easy. You've never seen a wither effect before. Wither. The girls laughed at him, lifting a heavy steel sword onto her shoulder. This can only go one or two ways, and neither of them are in your favor. I suggest you run, and you might actually live. She rushed him again, Steve barely able to counter her attack. Steve backed off a bit, glancing over at hunting he had met not too long ago. She was dodging around trees, fireballs after fireball getting shot at her. I think, now I'm gonna mention this now, spoiler alert, kind of, that I'm pretty sure my character is gonna actually have Herobrine start the encounter him. Like I said, he controlled him at certain points to, in the story, to help out Steve most of the time. So that's why I wanted to mention that now. He basically always interfered the fights just to help him out. But he also mentioned a couple things about his past when he was with the Queen, something like that. She was dodging around the trees and fireballs, blah, 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 blah. She ducked down behind a fallen tree, readying an arrow. She shot a volley of arrows at Blazeit, her evil smile grounding wider. And just so you guys know, when I was going blah blah blah, it's because I already read that part. How cute. She thinks that these things will hurt. Nose flash. She appeared in front of Casey, a bright fireball forming in her hand. It doesn't, bitch. Steve let out a yell, calling for a hunter to get back, but it was too late. In an instant, Casey was blown through forced by impact of the fireball itself, Blazeit floating above the unconsciously hunter as a look disgust on her face. Honestly, to challenge me to a fight is not even to land an attack. Blazeit made another fireball in her hand. Looks like this end, Miss Hunter. This is the end, Miss Hunter. Thinking quickly, Steve dove into the side of Blazeit, knocking her to the ground, the fireball quickly going out. This was a bad idea, though, because this made her even more angry. Steve stood weakly, holding his blade in his hand. The wither effect had begun spreading to the grip of his blade, and when he could feel himself getting weaker as he fought. But even so, he couldn't just watch someone get killed like that. Could he? You trash, how dare you place your hands on me? Her power grew greater and her hair burning brighter as a fireball built in her hand. As a means of panic, Steve stuck his hand up trying to catch it. Instantly the heat hit him. Then the power of the blast began pushing him back. But unlikely the hunter, he almost able to take it. He fought like hell, the ball slowly changing colors as he did so. Hey, how about you take this and shove it? He yelled, putting all of his power into his arm, and then now the bright blue fireball shooting back at Blazeit. Instead of panicking like he knew he would have, the girl simply flew to the side, dodging the attack. Well, Steve pushed himself to stay standing, and if you want to kill her, you're gonna have to kill me first. The threat was just talk, which was obvious. There was no way the hell I could take that, especially if she was going to hit him with another one of those. But it seemed to speak in the interest of their leader, who spoke up finally. Sasha Blazeit, let's leave him alive this time. Obviously annoyed, Blazeit spoke. Since when do you care about the life of human? Anna's smile was terrifying, sending a shudder up his spine. Since when do you want to be executed? This was enough to make Blazeit hold her tongue and not speak back. She slowly leaned beside her queen, Sasha stretching and walking back as well. Nicely done for a human. You're a bit sloppy with your swordplay, but when it comes to it, you can push your body to its limit. He was surprised that she was complimenting him. She stretched, laughing as she walked back her group. Anna spoke up, grinning happily. "Oh, that was quite a fight you put up. It's about time the humans had a decent champion. Anna ignored his question, mentioning for the girls to follow her. Farewell. Perhaps next time our paths will cross, we won't be on bad terms." And one by one, each of the girls disappeared from view. Steve stood there shocked as he looked up. What the fuck on his face? He glanced over at the still unconscious hunter. He looked down to his own, now tattered clothes and sighed. Gonna have to make a new shirt, aren't I? He laughed gently, helping the hunter stand. "You okay? Are you alive?" She let out a weak whimper, but that's better than staying pure quiet, isn't it? "Don't worry, I'll get you somewhere safe. They're gone." "It's okay now. Save your energy." He wasn't the one to talk. He used almost all of his energy in that last attack. He fought through the pain, began making his way toward the cabin, helping the hunter along as he went. "Hey, Yona." "Yes, my queen?" "That human. Did he look familiar?" "Yeah, he did." "Don't they all look alike?" "Your guess is as good as mine. His power is strange. He fought like him too. Do you think he's the same person?" "It's unlikely, but the fact that he could launch a fireball back surprised me. I almost wanted to fight him myself." Now, Yana, we both know what would have happened there. So let those two fight, knowing they might not win." "Yes. Why?" "My assumption was if it wasn't him, they'll be able to kill them both." "I see. We'll be seeing him again, I'm sure of it." So they were getting that suspicion. I think the suspicion that they're talking about right now, the thing that... Is it over? Yo, is that it? Click skip, maybe? Yo! Oh my gosh, is that really it? Okay. Load. So yeah, guys, that's it, apparently. Kinda a little upset because they didn't really make it longer than the old one, so that means I will be doing the old one, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So far the remastered one just had better graphics, but they haven't really updated it from what it looks like. And like I'm clicking this, you can hear me clicking multiple times, so that means I will be getting the old one to see how much different if they actually updated the old one than the remastered one. So that means the remastered was just released like a couple days ago, or either weeks ago. Let me see. View game. Release Minecraft New World Remastered. Oh, yep. It wasn't released too long ago. That's why it's not that big of a one. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Well, it's not really a series. I will be doing the old one, so that means you guys are going to see the big difference of what I was talking about. Wait, where is the old one, first of all? Okay, it's called early access for a reason, because currently this package is disabled while it's open. Alright, so you guys, I'll see you guys later. Actually, we're going to install it right now. So that's actually kind of upsetting that the story wasn't too long, and let me see if they actually had their old one though. I remember seeing the old one pop up, but I guess they got rid of it. Nah, I don't want to play the remaster one though. I could have swore I saw the older one. So hey guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Peace out guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that little new chapter I read, and it's mad that it's like that now, but I hope that he does give us notice that there is a new update and all that. If he does get us an update about it, I'll be really happy, because I really actually did like the old one. I think I am able to do the old one. Hold up. No, I can't do the old one. Yeah, so far what it seems like, guys, he actually got rid of the old one. He got rid of it. I don't know why he would do that. But there's a bunch of other visual novels we can do on here. One that we will not be doing until later on is, if you guys don't know what True Love is, the Minecraft True Love one is, yeah, I will not be doing that. That's too inappropriate, rated R, basically. So yeah, guys, I'll be trying to do more. Let's hope we can get more done on here. Leave in the comment what type of one you want me to do, or if you want me to do one from Cloud Novel, and I'm going to be doing the Fania one from Cloud Novel, and of course the Undertale one. So you guys, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.